Hi, my name's Amber, and I'm a sophomore majoring in chemistry with a criminalistics concentration.
Hi everyone, I'm Daisy. This is my freshman year at Metro, and my major is nursing.
Hi, my name's Eilish. I'm a sophomore at Metro, and my major is chemistry.
Hi, my name's Rosa. I'm a junior at Metro. My major is criminal justice with a minor in sociology.
I'm Emily, and I'm a sophomore majoring in nursing.
Hi, my name is Yahara Montes. I am a freshman, and my major is biology.
Our first point is step and blended families. Step and blended families, which is a family which has either step parents or co-parents that have past relationship children, and they bring them into one. For example, a guy gets married to who has no kids, gets married to a girl who has one kid, they then become a step and blended family.
We're going to be discussing our main points in our presentation. We're going to be looking at short-term versus long-term resolutions, which is taking the 5 short-term conflict resolutions and looking at those, and then what that's like when you're looking for a long-term solution. We're also going to be looking at step and blended families and also different sorts of families as well.
We're also going to be talking about conflict in relationships, which is really just any time that there's a conflict between 2 people that are close to each other. We're also going to look at listening to support, which is when you listen to someone else's ideas or arguments in a conflict and find a way to support them through what they're saying. And the third one in the section that we'll be looking at, which is also our 5th point, we'll be listening to analyze. And that's when you listen to what someone is saying and you analyze how you can make that work and how you can make what you're saying work and how you can find a conflict solution that works well together.
And we are also going to talk about teen rebellion and parental intervention and how that plays into different families, as well as power and gender and anger.
The next point that we're going to make is about short-term resolutions. Short-term conflict resolutions describe one of 5 short-term resolutions. They include separation, domination, compromise, integrative agreements, and structural improvements.
Look your muscles, you crying during Game of Thrones. And you don't start this one, okay? He was my favorite character, okay? That's right, he was my brother. I loved him. These are real people. They can't do like this. Oh my God, what is going on in here? She mean. He dumb. She's selfish. She's so annoying. Okay, Dad, stop being annoying, man. What did you say to me? I said stop being annoying. Because Mom just said that, and so I said it to you because Mom said it. You see how she speaks to me? No respect. What? This a house or a club? I can't believe my daughter talking to her daddy like this. Okay, you know how hard he work? She just, when he buys you everything, then he find her. Now he annoying for you.
It's bloody shameful, okay?
What you about that?
You see, because she always listening rap music.
What? Where she learned this from? Is this how we raise you, huh?
You very bad girl. Why can't we all just get along, huh?
What?
So our next point is conflict in relationships, which typically happens between close partners such as parents and sons and daughters and mothers and daughters, and this usually happens when they just don't have the same goals, so like incompatible goals, and we'll show you that throughout the presentation. Mark, so I found the perfect school. It's in Northwest Denver, and it's perfect because the kids can play and they can have a lot of fun, and it's going to be perfect.
Isn't that really far from my place?
Yeah, but they have really good grades, and they have all of the testing is really good. Pero listen, it's because it's really cool.
Why? I don't want to drive that far.
But you don't have to drive that far. The kids live with me.
No. It's going to take me 45 minutes each way, and I have them a lot. That's a lot of driving for me.
You have them 1 day a week, Mark.
That's a lot of driving.
It's not going to be a lot of driving. All you have to do is take them 1 day, and it's just going to be really good for them.
But why? Why couldn't we find a school closer to my place?
Because those schools are suck. You live in the ghetto.
It's not the ghetto.
It's bad. It's not pretty.
Fine. You always get your way, so whatever.
Okay, thank you.
Whatever.
They're gonna go.
Long-term conflict resolution refers to how a conflict is handled in the long run. Avoidance, reactivity, collaborative approaches, accommodating, and competing are all ways in which people will try to resolve conflicts with lasting effects.
Alright guys, so what do you think we should do for the project? What if we filmed it like a TV show? We could do it like The Office or something. We could have scenes of us together and individual. I think that would be really cool. Well, I think we should do something that's a little less complicated. What if we just took like 15 seconds for the intro, 15 seconds for a conclusion, and then we each take a little less than a minute to talk about our style individually. It's short, it's simple, and it's to the point.
Well, Jesse, Cammie, let's see if we can work your ideas together somehow. Alex, what do you think we should do?
Look guys, no offense, but I really think that my idea is better because it's already laid out and it's really straightforward. Cammie's idea just seems corny and it'd be way too much time and effort. Yeah, maybe you're right. You know, we could have the setting look like The Office, but structure it like Jesse said.
Amy, I like that you want to bring your ideas together, but I don't think anyone has to give up anything.
Guys, I really think that trying to compromise and collaborate will take way too much time. I think we should just go with the straightforward information and delivery.
Why are you always trying to push your own ideas? If y'all don't mind, I'm going to go step away and take a break for a second. I hate when they argue. Turtles aren't good at that. Why not just avoid it? According to Edward Ginsburg, an advantage is it could help to maintain relationships that would be hurt by conflict resolution.
Alex is being ridiculous. My idea is obviously the best.
I'm really afraid that this conflict is going to tear apart our whole team and that we're all just going to hate each other. I'm hoping that if I accommodate, then everyone else will just be happy and it'll be okay. Conflict is so unbearable.
Okay, so back to the video. I think it would be good to use some of everyone's ideas. What if half of the video was The Office and the other half is us talking about our styles for a bit?
Look, Amy, here's the deal. You tend to cut too much out of other people's ideas. You tend to compromise too much. Instead, maybe try to collaborate, and then people won't have to lose.
Sorry, I can't help it that I'm a fox and prefer to compromise. We don't have to do my idea, but I do think that everyone needs to participate. And you know what? I have a problem. When you bash my ideas for compromising, it gives us less ideas for the video, and it makes me feel unimportant. He just made me upset. Here I am trying to get everyone's voices heard, and he just whips out his talons on me and tries to rip off my tail.
That was so awkward. The whole, I have a problem when you do X, I feel Y, blah, blah, blah. Like, who talks like that? She has a point, though. My feathers did get kind of ruffled. Look, Amy, I'm sorry for getting angry with you. It's not usually my style. But, according to Kin Zhang et al., people tend to adapt their conflict styles according to their goals in a situation. I got all hooty because arguing with you changed my goals, so I changed my style.
I'm really sorry for causing all this conflict. Let's just go with Jesse's idea. Arguing sucks.
Yeah, I agree. Arguing won't get us anywhere, but we still need an idea.
Well, Tarvin the Lion King said we should come up with a solution that best suits our group. So, how can we combine the two ideas and play to our strengths?
What about like what we're doing right now? A bunch of animals trying to come up with a topic for a project. We've had plenty of conflict so far, and we can film it just like this.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah, actually that might work really well.
Sure. Well, I really just wanted y'all to understand how important this idea was to me, and that's why I was arguing and competing so much. You know, I was reading this article the other day, and according to Linda Beckman and Barbara Bishop, a reform center assumes a competitive strategy, but then becomes cooperative. I think this is a fitting concept for me.
Well, everybody, let's see. Alex, your idea to go off of what we're doing now seems to fit really well. Jesse, it makes everything really simple just like you wanted it. And Cami, it takes your office style and molds it to fit our personalities. So in the end, we all win.
Yay!
Compromise is one of the 5 short-term solutions, but when it hasn't reached long-lasting effects, it can also become a collaborative approach and become a long-lasting compromise and solution. In this next skit, we're going to go ahead and examine a mother and father that wanted children to go to different schools and how they come to an agreement on which school the child would go to.
So I've been thinking, and I really think that Courtney should be going to a different school.
Okay, but if we move her to a different school, she's going to want to be in the theater program. Does that school have a good theater program?
You know, the one that she's at right now doesn't have a great theater program, and the one that she's going to, I mean, it's okay, but I feel like eventually we want her to go to the high school, and we really need to try to get her into that feeder system.
Okay, but is she going to stick to it completely? Because if she sticks to it, she can't move to a different school.
I understand what you're saying, and I feel like we could probably commit to that unless some life-altering change happens, and then we might have to readdress.
Okay, as long as she sticks to it.
Okay.
Listening is receiving, understanding, and responding to sounds and visual images. Listening to support involves suspending judgment and providing comfort and openly expressing empathy to other people's situations. So Mark, we have an issue going on. At our house, Sally does all the laundry. It's the chore we have her do. But we've learned that at your house, she doesn't do any laundry. And that's causing some conflict with Sally, knowing when to be responsible and when to just sit back and do nothing. Is there a way that we can have, like, a connection where maybe she doesn't do all the laundry at your house, but partakes in some manner?
Well, my wife likes to do all of the laundry, so it kind of gives Sally a bit of relaxation time. But I can work out a compromise with my wife for Sally, where she just helps out with the laundry, and my wife is still happy about it.
That sounds great. We can do that with all the chores. What are some chores that you have her do at your house that she can help with at our house?
I have her wash the dishes, vacuum her room and her siblings' rooms, and feed the dogs.
Okay, well, we don't have a dog at my house, but we do have dishes. Everyone has dishes. So maybe at our house, she can help me do the dishes, unload and load the dishwasher after dinner.
Okay, I guess that's okay. Hi, my name is Yahara. Listening to analyze. Listening to analyze means that one is listening to the message they are receiving to then judge it, understanding what they are being told, to be able to judge the other person's decision.